What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news regarding Mikey Garcia, the Mighty Badger, as we like to call him on this channel. He is, still waiting for the outcome on Errol Spence because Errol Spence himself, he's having actually second thoughts, of if he should fight Mikey Garcia and pursue that fight or, wait for the unification with Sean Porter. Now, the problem with that is Sean Porter is waiting for his mandatories. I think he has an obligation, or so he states, that the WBC wants him to, represent him, and by defending that particular belt that he fought and beat Danny Garcia for, right? So that fight not may not happen. So that really just leaves Errol Spence exactly where he was, okay? And of course, that leaves him with the possible, avoiding the possible fight that he could have made with Terrence Crawford, but we all know Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather and in himself, they don't really want that fight right now. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? There's no really need to really elaborate on that. So he's left without an opponent. The question is, what will Mikey Garcia do if that fight doesn't get made? You know what I'm saying? See, if Errol Spence does get the fight with Sean Porter, someone in his own weight class, wouldn't it make sense for Mikey Garcia to fight someone currently in his own weight class? Lomachenko, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what it would seem like to me if I was Mikey Garcia, dude. Fight someone your size. Fight someone in your rate, your size, your weight limit now. Don't try to go up and fight this guy that you're expected to lose by. You know what I mean? Because one thing about Errol Spence don't play. You know what I'm saying? You see how he beat up Lamont Peterson? You see how he did that dude? He beat that dude, and they made his corner made him quit because he was punching this guy with very, very mean intentions. And I don't understand how Lamont Peterson himself fought the way he fought. That was a stupid way to fight Errol Spence. How are you going to fight Danny Garcia like he fought Danny Garcia, which was a good game plan? It wasn't the most fan-friendly fight because of how he decided to fight him, use the ring. And he should have done that with Errol Spence. You know what I mean? He should have done exactly the way he fought Danny Garcia. But I guess he was bitter and he was hungry and he was trying to show people that he can take those body punches and he did take a lot of those body punches, but he got hurt a lot too, fighting someone that is that much bigger. And you can tell it looked like a bigger guy beating up a smaller guy. You know what I mean? Lamont Peterson comes from 140, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Mikey Garcia, for the ones that argue, okay, he's coming from 140 also. So he's going to be the smaller dude getting beat up by a bigger dude. And if I'm Errol Spence Jr., I would be tired of people talking shit about me beating up little people. You know what I mean? He's turning into Gervonta Tank Davis. Everyone's jumping for joy on the Mares fight, but Mares is a freaking featherweight, So it's another person that he will beat up coming from a smaller weight class. Like, what are you dudes doing? You can't fight nobody on your own weight class? See, that's what it's coming down to. And if I were these guys, I would pay attention to my fans and look at videos like these, because these are videos of the public. The one thing you could do to become the people's champion is listen to the people. That's how you become the people's champion, because everybody considers you, the people consider you a champ on the things you do inside the ring, some outside the ring, but what you do in the ring, the action that you can produce inside the ring. So, Errol Spence, I think he should stop bullshitting himself. I think he should take his man down's promotion. And if he can't get the Garcia fight, which, yeah, it would be a super fight. I mean, it would be a good fight on paper, I guess. You know what I mean? That's if Mikey can handle his punching power. If he can't, we're going to see a big dude beat up a little dude. That's all we're going to see. And it won't be right. And then people will, it might anger people. And, it'll do him more harm than good. So I hope someone advised Errol Spence Jr., like, dude, you go beat up Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is beloved. Mikey Garcia is respected. He comes up to fight you. You beat the piss out of him. People won't respect you. You will turn into that guy that no one likes, that everyone can't wait for you to lose. So then what they're going to do then, they're going to tell you to move up to 154, fight Jared Hurd or someone like that. You know what I mean? Or a bigger guy, Jermell Charlo. Then go up again to 160 to fight Canelo. But he has to go under the zone barbed wire fences in order to get that fight, right? So, and that's how that's going to play out, or he won't get any other fights anyway. Because he's having trouble getting fights, and now he's having second thoughts, which I hope the reason he's getting second thoughts is because of what I just explained. So, but as of Mikey Garcia, he should do the same thing. He should focus on his own weight class. He's a champion at 135. He's a unified champion at 135. And he should fight Loma. You know what I mean? Make your own legacy where your legacy is due. Okay? A reasonable legacy. He's one of the top pound-for-pound fighters. And he didn't get there by himself by claiming to be. He got there by beating the best guys. You know what I mean? If he wants to beat the best guy, if he wants to make that dive, he should go and fight Terrence Crawford. See, I did a video on this already. And I mentioned, went in depth. That fight would sell. That fight would do amazing. You know why? Because these guys have history. These guys have fought each other in the amateurs. These guys have had beef. So it's this trail of all this beef and all these arguments and all these run-ins on social media with these guys and the history they've had. Make that fight happen. So if you're going to go to 147 waiting for Spence, what about Terrence Crawford? Go up to fight Crawford. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be top pound for pound, that's the pound for pound king. That's Lomachenko's top pound for pound fighter. Right? So there you go, guys. You guys tell me what you think about this whole debacle. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.